Sadly, I don't have a soundboard. Yo! Alright. Welcome to yet another day in the Wuxia week. Today with the Wandering Sword. It's as you can see, a bit in the pixel style that also Octa Traveler has. And it's mostly an adventure with many tropes. You also have in Chinese novels. You basically start as a hero journey with this guy here. And can have various endings, can level up, can give more equipment or whatever else. And yeah, let's get into it. So first off, I played it in the past, that's why I got so much settlement score and achievement points and whatever else. I can use that to get more martial points, which I can use to get more to learn my skills basically. Meridian points so that we can get stronger from the body. There are legacies now in the game, which are new. I don't have any of those just yet. You can get manuals that you know of, and then teach those to others. However, as you can see in comparison to the martial arts, they're like twice the price. So I usually don't take those. There's one question, Knavel, are you still there? What kind of weapon do you want me to use? We got a fist weapon, hidden weapon, sword, saber, and a pole arm. Pole arm? Alright. Pole arm's probably actually the weakest ones. These do I want what do the effects say? Brahmastery, the Buddha stuff. Restores HP after madness ends. That could be useful. Upsala. Oh yeah, let's go with that one then. Then we definitely need a good cultivation method. I think the best one is that one here. I think you get pretty late normally. You can heal with this thing automatically. We need a lightness skill so that we can actually be a bit quicker, and they also help with a few things in between. Not sure what matches the most. Let's see, guns. It's all the same shit, I think. Wudang, Mingyan Manor, Papyrus Sanctum, and Condor School. Let's go with that then. Let's go with the Sanctum skill. So, then let's invest into those items too while we're at it. So, pole arm, he said. That means we try to guess the bestest pole arm, and then headgear. That's not the best, it's just the best you can buy. But if you actually make them on yourself, they're much stronger. What's your favorite Wuxia sect? In this game or in general? In this game... Conceptually, oh. Depends how they are depicted a little bit, right? They're a little bit different in all the time. Wudang is probably too boring. Then there's usually Buddhism, which is also mostly simply the Baldy sect. Conceptually. I think if it would be a Taoism sect that sends its people out to wander and experience more things in general, not just for pupils. No, no Shaolin. I think that would be too boring. Shaolin or poor monks as you understand them in the Western life, I think that would be too boring. Oh yes, these are all unique moves. How about we also get a might move? Unique. They're both from the Shaolin Temple actually, by coincidence. This here sounds much better because there's a side effect and it costs less MP. Oh, but you restore MP again. That's pretty good. We got a unique move and a mighty move. Special move. Let's see, I guess we don't have anything else. I think and we would need a basic move too, I think. Are they called basic moves? Yeah, a normal move. Since we have so much Shaolin, why not keep Shaolin, huh? Cool. That means we got 1000 points left. Let's just invest those into money. About difficulty, so normally you got easy, normal, hard, and expert, and extreme. And since the new patch, you got these quirks and these things here in addition. And they're actually interesting, they're both positive and negative. So basically here, if you take that, there's a chance 1 in 4 that your life skills give you double rewards. Life basically means production. And sure, some can get a rebirth, but it should be fine normally. Consulting no longer consumes martial points, means you can save quite a bit in progress. And it doesn't sound that strong, it's only 6 stacks. Depends. I mean, that's also the beggar sect, which also usually has these staffs, but the beggar sect is usually also counted as the orthodox sect. So I think that would be 2 then. But the others are mostly swords and sabers. Martial, yes. Well, a bit in between normally. It depends on the setting, but quite often it's like that. Let's see, stamina cost reduced in half, but all enemies have 50% chance to reduce all movement. It's fine. All enemies gain 10% more crit, but we grant another item, so we're gonna time saver. All enemies gain an effect which returns 8% of the damage. That should be fine with our healing stuff. Maximum random values, oh yeah, give me that. Again, it depends on the setting, I think. There are quite a few where they are seen as very powerful, or where nobody is even thinking about them at all. But it depends on the setting. When enemy dies, all remaining enemies gain an attack defense buff. Let's just take it all. XP gains for all life skills or reduction skills again. Party members MP cost doubles by 100% when they use skills. How bad is that? Party members MP cost doubles when they use skills. Is it doubling every time? That would be a bit crazy. Maybe rather not take that. That sounds pretty bad. 4 enemies deal true damage 50% of our max HP. That is doable. Life skills are cheap then. Yeah, but I don't know. If they are not in the game, this game would do it, it would fuck you over. Let's just try that out. We got a few points left, right? Just put it into the recipes. I don't know. There you go. So, let's enjoy the start. Basically, as is often, right? There's internal turmoil, external turmoil coming in too. There's fights going on everywhere, and you and a few others will benefit or die in this chaos. Right now, we and a few of our friends are escorting a guy. We're basically these current guards. We are this Yuan Yi. And we're currently in the Valley of Dragon Slumber, so it's just up ahead, and we take a small break. That's basically where they teach you a little bit, a few things, how it works, and do the intro to the story. How we do anything else though, so this is again telling you how it works, right? No big deal. However, let's equip the stuff that we got. The accessory here, and the shoes, and the armor thingy, and the head thingy, and our weapon. We are on expert level, which is actually quite bad so far, but we still can upgrade our skills too. That's why we had these martial points. See, now we got more polar mastery. Basically, the better you are with your weapon, the better your mastery is, the more damage you also do. It's a small modifier for that, so that's why it makes sense to just upgrade all the things you get. Hop, hop, hop. Now we are already outstanding instead of expert, I believe. Now, this comes the next part, the meridians. So, very typical, right? Basically, Chinese lore is that your body has various meridians, and if you can activate them or make it that your ki can flow through them, then you can get special powers. So we just start with the conception stuff, which here are the meridians, and you get more constitution, more strength, and so on. And you got a few special ones that are special expensive, which can give you a special bonuses, like you can block damage, for example, you get more healing effects, and so on and so forth, which is quite nice. Plus a very good one at the end. So we want to take all of that stuff, and that's why thankfully you got all the meridian points from my earlier playthroughs, which is neat. I think Yin was also pretty good, gives us MP, Qigong, so basically movement, and we have a chance that we get additional movement, for example. Plus more mana and other stuff. I don't think we can take everything. I think we need like 30k for that or so. Your Kung Fu is weak, yeah, but that's why I'm working on it, right? It's also very neat. You can actually take another turn yet again. So yeah, it won't be enough for everything, but you can maybe finish 2 or 3. So not only do we then get these special buffs, but also all these additional stat points. So again, this is pretty neat, right? Where did it here? Oh, forgot about you. Nearly. And now we are already on Invincible, which is pretty bad actually. When I play with Fist, I'm usually not just Invincible, I'm usually directly Supreme. Hey there, Minchostro. There's some inheritance system basically. There's a Maxian. Well, actually we nearly got it, I just need one more here. Just 80 more points. Yin is actually pretty good, because you can get more ki. With a chance that the enemy can't move and stuff like that. Basically, this is movement and mana points, you could say. Anything else? Nope, nope. Then I think we can start. However, we are not fisting. Gnarl decided to use a pole arm. But that's not on me, that's on Gnarl. Pole arm I think is the weakest one, as far as I know. And I think actually Fist is one of the strongest ones. Same difference, right? Alright, we need to talk to everyone to just get this on. Talking about how things are troubling and so on. Wait, what? Deb. It's a new run? Yeah, obviously it's a new run. I finished this game on normal, easy, and on extreme. It seems you were not there when I started the game. Well, basically, when you finish a game, depending on the difficulty level, you can get inheritance points. And through this, you can get martial points, Akku points that you can use for the meridians, and skill points, weapons, legacies, basically everything a little bit. Alright, the Tier Long gang has arrived and they are running away. Pretty mean to us. However, there's more trouble. And they are fighting with each other. They are the Church of Xuanhua. And sadly, no matter what we say, we are here in between. We won't get out of that. Well, we will, but not our friends. Ah, but we gotta help us, as we wouldn't come out of that too. Time to job. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I spent nearly 200 hours in this game. You can grind so much in there. It's like again part of the tutorial. Sadly, we cannot skip that. Basically, just tells us how it works. This is where we can move, and depending on how good our Qui-Gong is, I think, how good our agility is, something like that, the more we can move. And depending on what kind of weapons you have, on what kind of skills you have with these weapons, you've got different moves that you can use. And there's also some kind of variety. Basically goes a little bit rare to a bit more rare, kind of special, and then you get to this color, and then to this, which is the best you can get. Qui-Gong, right? Pretty sure that's it. Bonk. This is just a tutorial. There's nothing special to it. But we might kill both of them, can we? Yes. And basically, different weapons can different things very well, right? More like Qi-Gong. The best weapon against single targets is the fist. The sword basically is straightforward. The polearm is more defensive and AoE, but not very strong. That got auto-modded. You can't say jabs. That's racist, don't you know? There you go. I allowed it for you. Anyways, they also have their own ways to get along with that. We are injured and poisoned, but the good man that we were escorting actually rescues us and brings us to an old friend. And that's the long and short of it. What do you mean, which state? The state sanctioned term? The United States state sanctioned term, of course. But we got Frost Venom and we need to cure it. This guy can't do it. And he has his own problems a little bit. But that is what it is. Now, normally you have no chance, and I'm playing on extreme, so they are additionally strong. But thanks to the inheritance points that you get from earlier playthroughs, it's more easy. In fact, it's quite possible that we can beat them all up. The state of California Nippon. You can't say Nippon. That is sexist. Coma for a month. just typical Wuxia things, right? And as you can see, we are not feeling well thanks to the frost venom. Gotta stay in bed. Is this game also a waifu collector? Yes, but not as much as the other one. In fact, there is a harem ending, and I think the harem ending is with 3. That's the max. But there would be other endings where you end up with other woman, or you end up single, or it's a completely different ending that doesn't focus on you at all, and it's more like you becoming sect master, or you become one of the duo of Wuxia, something like that, with your best buddy. So there are very much different endings. There are also dead endings. Do you get to romance Xiao Tong? Yes, you can, but you need to play the game perfectly for that. It's one of these games where when you are on the way to a mission, you better go to the other location first, and then there to the other part of the map, so then you can see a small event is playing where she appears, and if you don't do that, then the reputation with her is not high enough. Yes. Stuff like that. One of those. Yeah, there's a guide for that. It's pretty well. And actually it's not that bad. If you actually would follow the story and do what they tell you, and just explore what they told you in the line in between, it would be better. Oh yeah, the game gives you a chance. And even if you don't do it perfectly, you still have other endings. And the other endings are not bad either, you know? It's just not the perfect ending. Perfect meaning you really get 100% and get your triple harem waifus and live happily after. But hey, you still could be a sect master, for example, or you could be best buddies with your best friend, stuff like that, right? And apparently we still got some cheap cheese sticks from over a month, because don't forget, we are in coma for a month. And we got them on us with our buddy, and we just gave it to her. Looks like a kid. She's meant to be our younger sister, basically. Well, not our younger sister, but our younger sister. And the game basically goes on for a while. Oh, but another man, she's meant to be the childhood friend, more or less. And he made her cry. Bad daddy. I don't even know how old she is, but I think it might be described in the additional information. And we need to detoxify because we've been poisoned. And the other ones are all dead. Cough, cough, cough. Alright, he's helping us now. He's, I don't know, using his chi on us, I don't know. He did that for a small time. And now he gives us this toxic pendant. That should help with that, because it's a... Well, it doesn't really help with that, it's just a story item, basically. But it does help to suppress it. And it's also in theory an item that we get. We don't want to take it, because it's actually pretty crap. It's enough that you take it with you. We're suppressed, and now we need to deal with that. But first we want to look after her, because, well, the small lady is crying. Anyways, there is archives. As you can see, I got 77% already. Quite a few items and food found and whatever else, right? Let's see, characters. This is her. It's not really written how old she is, I'm afraid. Oh yes, also, where was this? There are various mounts. Is there any mount you want me to use here? Anyone is fine. Had to skip Metava stream for spoilers. What's this one about? It's one. So basically, I'm doing a Wuxia week, the whole week. On Monday we play the amazing cultivation simulator. Yesterday we had a Hades / roguelike called Realm of Ink, and this year is looks a bit like Octopath. Maybe it's a bit similar. You only have one main character, but it's a story that can go into various ways, and you can level up and strengthen your characters in multiple ways too. What's the second from the right mount? This here? It's a freaking scorpion. Basically, we got an eagle, we got a scorpion, we got a wasp that carries us, a panda, a wolf, and a pig. Scorpion? It's also the biggest one. Oh, there's one anniversary thingy. We don't really need it, but it doesn't hurt either. This is just money. This would be good if we didn't have anything else yet. This would recover stamina. This would help us with meridian points, but we don't need those right now. I think we're pretty good already. At least it would give us more martial points, which is neat, but that's it. Actually, did we get a new mount? Oh, yeah, look, there's another new mount. A red panda, thanks to this. But hey, it's not a scorpion, right? This is just different. Didn't I take some recipes for cooking, I think? Maybe. A rock candy, lotus seed for that, ginger and raw meat for this. What is that? Ling, I see. Ah, she's still crying. And apparently she's also missing her sword. So something happened. This is basically another introduction into the combat system. And also in the companion system. It's not as crazy as the other game that Chostro and Bradix are currently playing with the companions. But it can also get pretty crazy with 15 to 20 companions that you can have at the same time. Actually, these evil monkeys stole the sword that her daddy gave her. And of course, we help her out. Now, difficulty with her is 60. That is, I think, the minimum level to get a companion. And that is what the game just teaches you. Also, she got a few things on her, right? Let me show you something great. You beat people up. Oh, she dodged that. That's kinda sad. You beat people up. They are happy about that, and you get their stuff. Isn't that great? Oh, you have 2 more items? Well, give me a second, I can fix that. Now we got all her items. That is how the game works. You chat people up, then you beat, then they like you, give them items so they like you more, and then you beat them up to get the items back. And the items they didn't have before. That's so good. Anyways, give the wooden swords back. No? Well. Typical Youngs, I know. So, and again, let's take a look at the weapons, right? You see here, let's skip that, please. You see here, next to the attack, where the weapon will work, right? Basically, this is an AoE attack. And the way with this kind of greater becoming AoE is very specific for the staff. Basically, only the staff has that. Nothing more Wuxia than beating up them for relation management. Indeed. Indeed. Boom. Well, that's the strength of the staff. First off, it's very defensive, it often heals. And secondly, it got great AoE damage. But it's not very strong for single target. They ran away, but we got the sword, so she's happy again. Basically, this is a bit where it's meant to endear you to her, because something will happen later on. We got a book where we would normally learn our first technique, the basic cultivation method. Obviously, we know that stuff already. And now we show that we are some kind of a prodigy, because we're very good at that. Classic Wuxia. Indeed! It got not all, but most of the tropes. That's also why I named the title a Grand Adventure, because it's really an adventure in the... it's similar to a hero's journey in the West, right? A classical adventure, basically, that you play through here. Alright. And now we basically go to learn it. He's missing a mom, who's dead. The time to body temper? Kinda. I mean, we learn a cultivation method which gives us more HP, right? So in theory that means we temper our body, I'm sure. And as you can see, we are one with nature. The progress he has made in the last few days. He's good. I mean, you could say that the striking of the meridians is body tempering, right? That's the literal thing what it does. You strike your meridians so that your chi can flow better, and thus it's basically per default body tempering. Well, yeah, but strengthening your bones, your flesh, your nerves, your 5 organs, whatever else, right? I'm not sure if that is in the game, actually. Is it actually in the other game? Jostro? Was it in the other game? I mean, I could imagine that a few of these techniques that we learn here are like that, but you need to remember, this game here is not full-on Xia, which is basically Eastern high fantasy, where everyone goes apeshit with magical powers. This here is more of a Wuxia game, so low fantasy, beneath, or let's say something that are slightly superhuman but not completely crazy. Alright, we're having a good talk about the world. And we need to become better, stronger, so that nobody can be mean to us anymore. No, it's not necessary. Exactly, become God to kill God. It's not necessarily, but again, it depends on the setting, right? There are a few where it doesn't get mentioned at all, and there are also a few where there's only that. Hey, Krabs, how are you doing this day? Do you have a vacation? Oh, it is quite nice. I played this, I finished this game 2 or 3 times already. With different endings. In fact, there's a very fun ending, which I might show you. I can just run through there. Looks like an SNS and RPG. Well, it's more like Octopath Traveler, from how it looks, right? From the style. It's pretty neat, actually. Right, we need 3 items to detoxify us, and we need to get them. First, we need to go to Sun Deficient at the foot of the mountain and get 2 medicinal herbs. Bai Ji and Ban Bian Lian, if I said that correctly. However, first we will learn the basic method, because, as you can see here, every level will increase our medicine points by 10, our max HP by 15, and max MP by 20. That's something we want to have, of course, and poof, we learned it. So now we got all these meridian points, and we also have more HP and MP. That means we can maybe actually finish the yin stuff. Boom, we did. So now at the start of each turn we gain 5 Chi for every reduction in MP. And I think we also wanted to go here. Ah, that's a bit more expensive. Anyways, we already count as invincible. Yeah, before we do anywhere else, so I need to plunder that. Thank you very much. We don't need it, but it's nice to have. We already store everything we have. You don't like it at all. Do we know what you want? Sword and tea artwork. So if you got a good sword, which you could get from someone else, you could gift it to him. And as soon as he is on 20, we can spar with him and take all of his items. No, we already have that actually. What was it? Yeah, so basically, the skills are divided. Number 1 in the various kind of weapons, right? And number 2 in a normal move, a special move, a mighty move, and a unique move. Then you got lightness skills, basically means you can be quicker, outside of combat, they also give you more stamina the more you have slotted in. And if you use them, of course, they also have some kind of special effect. And then you got the cultivation methods. They basically also got some special effect, and they also give you meridian points, HP and MP per level. This one here is pretty good. That is from the Shaolin Temple, as you can see. And this thing does restore HP by 35%, cleanses all debuffs, and if you die, it automatically triggers. It's so good. Yeah, I learned it. That's one of the things that I got from the inheritance points that I played the game once. Or twice, or thrice. Hehe. Alright, 3 classics, a few ointments, restores MP, and a few shoes, which we normally would be very happy about, but again, right, we got it all already. Now, these icon here means they can be an ally that we can take into our party. This one here means we can spar with them, and that one means they have a quest for us. Let's just start and talk to the blacksmith. So, apparently grain is being stolen, and let us ask the village chat for help. He might know more about that. And he got these things with him, for example. But hey. Don't you... Actually, what do you like? Observe. Ore and weapons. Oh. This counts as a weapon. Is it enough to get 20 points? No, it's only at 12 points, sadly. Well, we will get it, don't worry. The merchant here, selling various things. And it's also very good translated, right? What do you think repurchase means? It's a buyback. So, you know. This guy also has a quest for us. It's kind of fake, but I think we get a bit of experience with that. So basically, give him 50 coins and he tells us there's calamity in the east. Don't go there. It's bullshit. Now, this guy also the same. He also has a quest for us. Plus, we also need to talk to him with about the monkeys. And he will tell us to go to Mr. Sun, the physician, where we want to go anyways. How about you? What's the other quest? The village in the mountain saw some snakes emerging from the cave. I will handle it. Or I would, because we actually cannot go into the cave just yet. Now, Mrs. Xiu, the tailor, also wants to do something. And she needs some Dihuang to reduce the fire element. And, you know, yeah, a general thing in Chinese law is you normally got various elements that are part of the Qi, basically, you're part of the mana, as you could say. And usually there are 5 basics, or 4 basics, depending on how the story is, and it's always fire, water, earth, and wind. Sometimes, or most often, there's also lightning. And depending on the scenario, it could also be other things like light and dark, for example, or gravity, or whatever else. So, about the monkeys. And yeah, first off, we need to go to our own thing. We need to get... And they will basically tell you how collecting stuff works, which is fine. However... About the monkeys. Basically pities the monkeys because they are only have problems because they are poor too, because they're hungry. And normally the village wouldn't care about the monkeys, but very sadly, the village also doesn't have much grain lying around. Yeah, exactly, it's the most 5 elements. Maybe you have to slap the Shaolin for more. Yeah, kinda. Basically every clan, quite a few random people, and also... Actually, can we gift you something? Actually, we are pretty close to some things. Gift. Oh yeah, he likes quite a few things. Give him this here, and then we beat him up to get it back. So he should be our friend now, I think. Well, not our perfect friend, maybe, but... 30 is enough so that we can spar with him. We can also do that on auto, by the way. We don't even need to do anything, it just goes smoosh. Where was I? Ah, yeah. Basically, quite a few normal people and also all the sects, they all got their own special techniques and you can learn them all. That is what it makes, the the MC so powerful that he can learn so many things. We have some left here, 2 things. And actually will be able to tell you that, or show you that. It's not that difficult. The guy that is treating us, right? He looks like a fighter, and that is because he is. And we can use consult to learn his techniques. But to do this, we need to get to a certain amount of points. Now, what about you? You got a few things too. Can we gift her something? Yes, we can. How about we gift you that? And we are at 12, and that should be at 24. So enough that we can beat her up. And get it all back. This is how the game works. Normally you only get 1 or 2 items, but I activated one of the things that make it harder. So that we can get more items automatically. Yeah, I love it, man. That's the part I probably love the most in this game. You just beat them all up until you get everything back again. It's just so good. Right, what do you want to have? Tea? Well, don't worry. I give you tea. And then, since you like me now, I can beat you up again. And get not just the items back, no, but also all the other things that you have. Can learn the new techniques, the new recipes, and whatever else. It's dumb, but I love it. It's, like I said, it's really cheesy, but in a fun way. And the game, of course, does expect you to do that, right? It wouldn't work elsewise. So, now that we've dealt with that, the guy is in love with Widow Lee, but he wouldn't even look at him. He wants us to ask her, and plain matchmaker. We will do that, but, and I know that's shocking to you, it won't work. It's beautiful, it looks nice. You kids of Mother Jiang's. Does he come from him? From the hot older man? No. It comes from a blacksmith. Yeah, that didn't really work out. Anything you want to have that I can gift you? Yes, I can, in fact. There you go. Oh, the item can be gifted. Hold on, I can't? I can't gift that, I can gift this. So actually I don't have anything I can gift it to right now. The old man, he tells about fishing. How that works. So we just go there, cast rod, and then you click on it and can get a few things. Woohoo. Crazy stuff, right? Anyways, tell the poor blacksmith how the world works. We can have her now? Well, not her. We got a better. Well, at least we got a pendant out of that, and 22 you say. Isn't that enough to spar? That's correct, game. Bonk. Sparring can give you money, gives you martial points which you can invest into learning more skills again, but it costs you a little bit of stamina. Thanks to one of these perks that are both positive and negative. It only costs us 5 though, so it's fine. Still not the best. And I think that was all, right? Yes, for now at least. Learn all the stuff. Did we already beat up you? Yes, we did. Do we now have things to gift you? We do. Actually, she likes the pendant really much, but eh. Have you tried going all secret weapon yet? Not with the main character, but there are 2 or 3 characters that you can recruit. And basically they can also very strong too. And as you maybe could imagine, they are ranged weapons. So they could be very far, also very much AoE. And often enough have something that does things like poisoning them, for example. Stuff like that, you know. Another chest. Now, what about you? So basically his axe is broken and we need to try and fix it. However, he doesn't want to talk to the blacksmith himself since they got a small spat. They're not the best friends, basically. Alright, to solve it, there are two ways. And the best way is to get iron ore. So basically we collect a bit of iron ore and then we fix it up. So ideally you would go into this cave because this is where the snakes are. But we can't go in there. It's story locked, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that should be enough. That should be enough, I believe. Alright, he always knew that it's him. And basically they didn't really have a problem. And he is very sad that they have a problem with each other. And now they can solve it. And they will have a drink. We got a few things too. Nothing too crazy, right? What about you? Xiao Huiji. So basically missing his dad. And we can just tell him that it's all fine. And tell the mom about that too. The mom is this woman here. The merchant. Doesn't really do anything for us, but if he beat you up... Yes, if he beat up the small child, we also get things from that. Let's give you that here. You lost at 44. Great, let's get it back. Yeah, basically, throw weapons are simply ranged, which is most often also AoE, and also often with a debuff. Like basically a bit sneaky. And I actually really like to have one of a character with these talents in my party. They're quite nice to have. Now, we can't go in there just yet. Shame. I think we checked out all the other guys that we could, right? We all explored what they can give us. Should be fine. Hey, where's your dad? Here. Before we do that though, let's have a small rest so that we can recover our stamina. We got 150 and we don't take as much, so that's actually not bad. But still, no need to take a loss here, right? Right, you got the herbs that you need. What's the second? That is the Gaoliang liquor from the inn. Alright. Just get that. And his daughter is calling him out. He should drink less. All you've been doing is goof around all day. However, of course, he's a martial arts master, right? So he probably has some deep injury that's why he's drinking medicinal alcohol, because that somehow helps. You know, just typical stuff. So now we can go in there. And, yeah, did we talk to you? Yeah, we did plunder everyone, right? Nobody was left out. Oh, but there's something. I saw it glowing there. So, we want to buy the liquor, but we are completely out of it. So, why who has bought them all? And we need to talk to them and figure out why. And here are a few martial artists. Yeah, that's very nice. And they basically want to kill the man that's having us out. However, before I do anything else, there are even more martial artists. Weird, huh? Oh yeah, also regarding the metaphor, I'm close to the end by now, but I'm mostly grinding. As you can see, you can also all fight with them. Normally you have no chance against those, but since we are, well, quite a bit in front of them, right? We can. And hopefully get a few more talents and maybe a few more items or something like that. Alright. You're the next one. Beat them all up. Yes, it's a spar, not robbing, right, Deb? It's a big difference. We need to remember those. Also, these items actually, can be very strong. This here is just a heal, right? But there are also a few items that give, like, a bonus to hit or evasion. And it doesn't sound like much, but I had quite a few fights on extreme. Yeah, so you're right, they are agreeing. I had quite a few fights on extreme that I basically lost and didn't really know what to do. Then I ate one or two things and suddenly I beat them easy peasy. So it's actually much stronger than you might think. So while we're here, we got a bit of money, right? Actually, do we know any recipes already? I don't think so. Well, ginger and raw meat would help. Rock candy and lotus seed, huh? I think that something of this is rare, I think. I don't know, let's just buy. It's kinda expensive, we don't have that money. We can do that later on maybe. Or sell our stuff, what do I know? Cloud 9 nectar. Was it eggs? Ah, who cares? Anyways, we want to spar with you too. Wait, can we actually? What's the only item, right? Well, this is not enough. I'm sure we can find some more. What about you? Boy. Oh yeah, we can gift you something. Like this item here. You are in theory proficient, but we are, I think, supreme or invincible, something like that. Bong. So yeah, it's not that difficult. Good for you, indeed. Thank you very much, I do agree with that. We rob them all blind, it's still good, man. Rob them blind. That was all you had, right? Yep. So we can already learn this, which is a level 8 weapon, which normally would be pretty good at that time of the game, I think. Ingredient and shoes. Ingredient and shoes. Oh, don't worry. We will get to you. You are a master. Still nothing on us, obviously, but hey. The gold ingot. Oh yeah, we could sell that gold ingot, actually. Bong! Easy peasy. That's one of the good elixirs. Basically, these crit things, you keep those, and you get quite a few of those things. Not sure what we need to do for that actually. Do we have the materials for that? Well, we can't really, because we need to be at level 3 and we need to produce a few other things. Snake gallbladder and Baishao. Whatever that means. Toad coat? Oh yes, I remember that. Sucks farming those. Yeah, I'm just saying, but with Fist, you would have killed this guy in probably one hit. Hold on, what is the ointment that you just had there? Ah, that's just a heal. I mean, that helps farming, but eh. Eh. Yeah, and this here basically, that's what you do in every town. You gift people stuff, then you beat them all up to get everything what they have, which might be really good in fact. And you're only invincible, that's actually not very good. And sometimes you can also consult them and get their skills too. That's the real good shit. That's something that you do in every town, in every sec. You just do that. And get stronger. And do then in the next sec that's even stronger. But yes, main plan is obviously to detoxify ourselves. After we've beaten them all up. This was all he had, right? Yes. Then, what about you? Oh. Not the worst, Mr. Expert. Yes, and about this being a gift thing, I don't think you understand. No way? Yes way. Ah yes, all the good shit. He's an expert. Still I can get some stones, weapons, and liquor. And kill him dead. But like that said, it's not dropping if they agree to it, right? Hey, this guy we can't rob. I mean, just say rob. I didn't mean rob. Get stuff from, that's... Now, though. About you. He's got this console button here. You can see you got quite a few skills that you could get on your respective affinity. You can give them this here, for example, and that, and we are at 32. He's outstanding, so we're still quite a bit stronger already. Should be enough to beat him up. And if we can give him this sword, oh, he even got skills we can learn too. Could see, he was a bit stronger. But in the end, it still wasn't enough. Let's drop him blind first, and then we try to upgrade his opinion of us so that we can consult him. It would now be a sword skill, as you can see from how it works, right? It's always in a straight line. Saber is always in the sideways line. Polearm is this AoE thing. Fist is only one, but for that it's stronger. And Hidden Weapon is ranged. I'm not sure if there's a bonus. Yeah, so it also affects the damage taken, so I assume if we level it up, it's also helping us in our defense, maybe? But definitely does help with our damage. That's pretty close already. 6 and 60. And now we can ask him to learn a few moves. Like this here, for example. And we have not enough stamina, I think, for that. Yeah, we don't. I've already learned one skill. And in fact we can do, maybe not learn a move, but we can spar again. Another lightness skill. And take a look at this, right? We got 153 right now, stamina. Beyond that, they had 175. That's why you want to have all the lightness skills, so that you have more stamina. They can do more... They can do more things. Because everything that you do outside of combat, of direct combat, like learning, like consulting, like collecting, that all costs stamina. So, the more you have, the better it is, right? Now, as you can see here, these things that are blue, you can learn it pretty easily. Even learn alchemy. And we're actually now on this level, I think. Or maybe it's a stamina that we used up. It's stamina that we used up. Again, more meridian points, more HP and MP. Pretty nice. More sword techniques. So. Excuse me. However, the other techniques that are red or orange, first off, you need more affinity, number one, and number two, you usually need to fight him to get that. Let's do that so that we learn a few more things, so that it's quicker. Spar to get his golden sword back. Well, yellow sword, I guess. Right. Gift. And this is also another thing, right? Early on we could gift him all the blue swords and so on. Now we can't. I mean, in theory we could, but we really can't because we don't get any additional point out of that. Because our affinity with him is so high that we need him to gift rare stuff. And basically we need to spar with him and beat him up a few times. It's easier later on, obviously. Because then you have more rare items and you just need to give them that. But in this beginner scenario, the only way where we can actually get his stuff, his techniques early on, is by doing this all over again. Get his things, get the sword, give the sword, and do this until it's around 80. What is consult? It basically means you consult him how stuff works. You could, basically, it's asking for training or something similar. That is how you can learn skills from other people, and this is for some reason something that only the main character can do. Right now we are at 80, so we could do consult if we had any stamina left. So consult is simply, hey man, how does that shit work that you can do? And if he likes you enough, he will teach you. Right now we got 80, right? So we can learn these two things. A lightness skill and another cultivation skill. Yes. How did you know, Knavel? Ta-da! We learned the skill. We can now invest again into here, for example. Now we finished all of these here, so let's continue with Young, I guess. Gives us more attack power, so we should be stronger from this too. Attack power and crit, that is. We are now Supreme. Were we that earlier? Maybe. Yeah. Normally. Oh, can we even still do that? The problem is... Actually, we can still consult again, right? It's only for the red and orange skills, where you have a bout. And if you can deal with that, you lose. Suffering builds character? Yeah, that's true. Wuxia. Yeah. Well, in Wuxia you would break the bone, scoop the eye out, break the meridians, and then just heal the people again, right? We can't do it higher than 80. What a shame, I'd love to learn the Tai Chi swordplay. Oh, but so we basically learned what we could, right? Now, let's talk to the other boy. You have. We want something. Visit the tower. The town where you came from. Sure. No big deal. Now about you. This is the guy that got all the alcohol that we need. And basically, he wants to give it to our master because he wants to apprentice for him. And now they teach us how that works, you know. Spar. Or we can't. We need to give him something first. And as you can see, he also got a few skills. Nothing great, sadly, but hey. Anyway, let's start the fight. Shall give him the sword, the highest level one, and beat him up. You honor us, then you're not worth talking to. Yeah, or you're getting killed directly, depending on how righteous you are, right? Great. Can we invite him already? Affinity needs to be 60. Normally. Only normally. So what do you have with you? These things here? Oh, don't worry. Hey! You didn't have all these skills the last time you looked. I think the affinity automatically jumped to like 80 or so. That's why we learned so many new things. So another cultivation method, in fact, 2 of them. Let's unequip that. Which of these is better? Shield that blocks damage, it sounds pretty neat. Take shield that takes that blocks damage. Get another few arts in here. And strike a few more meridians. Now these guy here can also learn the skills we already got, obviously, right? And can also strike a few meridians too. Slap those mountains, yeah. I mean, that's what I all say until before they die, right? You're not worth talking to. And then they died. Jeez. How did the other Alice game work out for you? Right. What's the last item? We're not talking about the martial artist that will go and kill him. But tomorrow, we're going to the cave and get the last item. Oh yeah? What if the mountain is actually some elemental? And you need the heart of the mountain for some elixir or to upgrade your spell or so, huh? Drink this. So basically the frost venom got cold chi in it. And now we need to get some fire chi to counteract it. Which obviously makes perfect sense. Second Alice is extremely boring, right? But aren't you happy that you don't need to play the first Alice anymore? I get a feeling that you were kinda happy that you were finished with that one. Now this guy, got quite a few things with him still. We are kind of friends, can we still gift him something like that one? Can. So now that we are above 60, he actually has a quest for us, namely to ensure that no wild animals come to this village, and that's something we can do and will do. Of course we help him. Well, later on, because right now we can't do anything about Retigard. A new skill, and now we beat him up until we get all these items. I don't have to pay any of them again. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's certainly nice in a sense, because you got a very unique style, right? But there are also old games when 2D became 3D. That's probably the best thing, right? Because it looks really great. Did you ever see the very old, what was it? The very old Alice Disney movie. Because that also looks great, and I think that's also where they get quite a bit of ideas from. A lot of good stuff there. The cartoon, yes. The old one, that's really psychedelic, you know? Yeah, that's great, man. Come on. Evasion, really? I don't even know what is the biggest problem with Alice, to be honest. It's just not fitting well together, I think. Right, let me check. So for this year we would need... Basically, we can take 3 of those, right? We need 3 snake gallbladders. Same with that, so we'd make it 6. And again, we'd make it 9 of snake gallbladders. That actually kinda sucks. Okay. Alright. We are back here. And now we need to go in the cave and get the last ingredient. Before that, he tells us a few more about weapons. And obviously, we want to take actually none of those. Let's get Fist just for Deb, because he loves fisting. And he basically just teaches us how manuals work, how the different weapon types work, and that you can select a few of those. And we learned 2 skills for that actually. And it's small training. But he was weaker than normal. It was just really art training, and that's it. So we're still at 80 sadly, and we cannot make that any better. At least not for now. Can't see anything. Alright, we got your stuff. We got all we could get from you. It's time to go into the cave. And find the item that can cure us. But we would need 9 snake goblet or something like that, right? But we got 2. Means only 7 more. Let me see, then 5, right? Hole, always good. It does 10 more max HP. 10 more max HP is 10 more max HP. Nothing to sneeze. They also drop very nice. Actually, that might be one of those negative positive perks that we selected. That's sure, the monsters are stronger, whatever else, but we have guaranteed drops, I believe. Because normally you would grind forever to get those things. And now we not just only get them, but we also get twice the amount. Every time we try. You have no idea what that is for a time saver. It's actually enormous. However, as cool as it is, right? We could be on a scorpion. No, another chest. So let's have one more fight against a tabby snake. Bonk. Alright, and this is the end of the cave where we should find something, and we see some eggs here, right? A snake egg? Is that what we wanted? What we needed? No, it's not. Hiss. There's a giant crimson cobra. And she bit us, and that is how we actually cure it. Because the fire poison will cure the frost poison. I'm sure that makes sense for you, I hope. Basically, they are cancelling each other out. That's the idea here. Fight poison with poison. Yeah, exactly. The yang energy will fix the yin energy. That's how it works. You know, we're red. Now we're blue. And now we have immunity to 1,000 poisons, right? Nah, not really. It's just cancelling it out, not poison immunity, sadly. Although it would be funny. That would be very funny, but no. It's not like this. Not yet. Maybe, yeah. Alright, it's gone, we are fine now. And it would all be very great, but... these martial artists are here now to kill this guy. Gotta guess more poisons become immune. That's also why I'm doing. That's why I'm drinking so much alcohol. Yeah, they hate him because in the past he killed a few members of the sects for whatever reasons. And his wife also was killed by them. Time for battle! Of course we help him because he's our master, right? He's the guy that helped us and we will deal with them. He needs 2 turns, but not really. Bong! Oh, he actually survived that. Barely, but he did. Back off! There's no need to back off. You just beat them all up. Yeah, strong enough. And basically we spar with him all the time anyways, right? Not very strong. And they got his daughter, an innocent child or young girl, I guess. Just so that they would have a better chance of killing him. What assholes, right? Oh, you now joined our party. Actually, that's interesting. Because what you can do in this case is something very funny. You can do things like, here, take that sword. Thanks for getting me the good stuff. Well, not for us, but in general it's good stuff, right? Yeah, just take all the bad items. And give me the good shit. Thanks. Thank you very much. Anyways. Yeah, you can equip that, right? And get this. And that. And that. And weapon is 8, 9. Okay, that's better. I run into this. Look at this. How evil. You baddies. Not very nice. But they're not friends apparently, and we can maybe do something for that. Rile them up. And first, drink a bit of alcohol. Good shit. And he actually gives us the 5 Mortals Mental Sutra. It's incomplete though, and it's still red. I wonder what it is. Let's try to rescue her. Basically, they're all talking big, right? They all have some score to settle, they all want revenge, but actually, they want the sutra that we just got. See? Now they what I think? That's why they're here? And now everyone against everyone! Even the Wudang sect has arrived now. So it's everyone against everyone! Have a nice battle. Skipping time? Oh yeah, it is. You could get a few more skills here. You bastards! Was there an autoplay here too? Remember, I told you before. Take care of Xiao Zhong. Boom. Come with me. And dead. Very much dead. Well, not all of them. A few people came out. And you now want to take his revenge on his daughter? No way. Never count everyone out unless you see the cop. That's true. I think a few of these people you see later on. But I think this guy actually is dead. Oh, well, I might have changed it with the DLC. And she actually is the future High Priestess, because her mother was the old High Priestess, something like that. He couldn't get the item, he also let Jiang Yinfeng die. What are you doing now, Bao Min? Get lost. No other chance for you. Wait, Jiang did what? Die. What do you mean? Jiang was the guy, the other guy. The father of Xiaotong. Was he dead? Pretty much. Like I said, I might have missed it. But I'm pretty sure I explored the game quite heavily. And the guy never appeared yet again. I think they even buried him. And Master Jiang is still in the cave and Xiaotong is missing. They dug open the cave. Master Jiang, he is buried. He's actually buried, chat. I know, that is shocking to you. But he's actually buried. So, he's not feeling so good, chat, if you get my drift. Oh, it's okay, we can make him into a zombie. No! Why? It's all my fault. It's actually kinda true. If we were not sent here from the other master, they would have never find him. And Xiaotong, but we can still find her, right? But where'd you go? Where could we go? Where could he be? They saw her. Riding toward Luo village with her child, which might be her. So we need to go to Luo village. We got a few more items, so good thing I talked to him. And there was one lady or so that had a quest for us, I believe, right? Who did have a quest for us with the snakes? Who was it? Let's see, quest. Hold on. Give the flower to the guy, to him? What? Decision. Okay. Didn't we have something with kill snakes? Did I already do that? Did I forget about that? Or did it happen automatically? But there we had a quest with killing snakes somewhere. Who cares? So now we become the Heavenly Demon, right? Yeah, we're just a small heavenly guy. Alright, so this is now the big map. Number one, you can see there are many things. Currently we can only access those parts here. These parts, and these parts are basically locked by events. what you will also see very soon is people walking around. There could be someone like this guy that's simply trading. Or like this guy that's also simply trading. Nothing too special. Oh, he sells snake bladder. That's not bad actually. Or someone like this guy, which you can befriend and steal stuff from, as usual. And also a few where you even can consult them again and get their stuff. Even with a few really good things. I think there's some monk running around near us here, which has a nice fisting. Of course, we are not going for fists because Gnapple made me. But still quite nice to do that, get their stuff, right? What about you? What do you have? Cinnabar, some flute, gold ingots, jadeite, and other things. I mean, sure, you're only an expert after all, shouldn't be too difficult. However, after that we actually need to continue a little bit of the game. I want to show a few more things. Bonk. Got 2 items more, that's perfect. Right. So, do I see the monk somewhere? No. Right, let me show you something very funny. Namely, a very funny death you can have, a very funny ending you can have. Just need to see where it was again. Yes, it was up there, I believe. Here and then to there, yes. I'm just safe, so that I don't lose it. Also, you need to talk to these guys so that you can get these travel notes. So, what I do right now is I will walk past all of them. That's not why I'm here. Also, I wouldn't mind the black gold, I think it is, or the beer thingies. Oh, that's not why I'm here. If you go to the very end. Oh yeah, but I need to do something before I forget it. Oh, where was that? You could go down here somewhere. How did that work again? It was something stupid, I believe. There's always something stupid. Nah. But there was one secret way how you can access these other parts here. But just... where was it? It's the problem that I'm on a big fat scorpion. Might be. Well, anyways. So. The funny part is, you can go to here, and I wonder if there's something down the bottom. Yeah, let's just jump down. Oh, I survived it. So, normally, if your talents are not good enough, you don't survive this, you actually die. And then you get a special ending for this. Actually, I can still do it properly. If I just equip, de-equip the items that I have, that might work. The Yoga Sutras, oh, actually not bad. Learn. Learn. Let me see if I can do that again. Down, not that much. Actually. Save. Load. Oh, not here. That's the latest? No, this one here. But I got quite a few of Qui-Gon, I think, from my items. that I'm wearing right now. So if I just unequip those, maybe that's already enough. No, it's not. No, I'm too strong! What a terrible fate. Will this be enough? Maybe. Gosh darn it, I'm too strong. Okay, so I can't show it to you sadly, because I am too strong. But normally if your Qui-Gon is not strong enough and you jump down here, you actually die. And you get a very specific game ending just for that. But sadly I'm too strong. So let's see, Lugong Village, right? Or Lu something village. I think this is where we came from, right? Wutong Village. I want to go here to Luo Village and see if we find out more. So I want to ask her, but he says, nah. Just let go to the inn first and buy stuff. Are you selling something? Well, selling. Chad, you know how that works, right? I need to learn something else. Looks good, I think. Then it works better than ACS. I mean, yeah. See where I come from. But to be fair, this is also much more simple, cheesy, and quirky, right? You just give them stuff that they like. Do that often enough until you got the max rarity things. What do you need for that? Guguzi and Di Huang. That's what he wants, whatever. And yeah, basically you give him just things that they like, right? Things that they like and that they are yellow go up to 80 points, I think, and red or orange go up to a full 100%, and then they you can learn things there. You just keep repeating that. It's very simple, very easy. And most of them you even don't need to be at 100, you just want to be at 20 so you can do this. You only need to need that if you want to start a quest with your companions. So you should try to max that out. Or if you want to consult them and they got good skills that you're interested in. I'm just sad that I can't show you the death. Because it's so funny when you just jump down and says you have died. And have a special ending for that because you were so idiotic and jumped down from there. This guy again wants to give us 50 coins. Again with the east thingy. We plundered those already, it's nice. Mrs. Young wants to help her with the herbs. And she got a problem with a beastie. A wild boar, help her out. No big deal. Basically that is how it is in every location, right? They're usually not very big, but they can be a little bit big. Got a few quests where you walk around, see them here, and check it, just check it out. Nothing too crazy. Do a few additional bonuses, and it's all good. Took it down, drops the gun, but the thing is dead. We gain more HP if we eat those here. All of them, please. I mean, it wasn't that much, right? But it's 14 more and it adds up. And now with her, we wanted to get those things, I think. Because there are a few pills that are very strong. You can only eat 3 each. And the others that you can find out in the wilderness, like those, you can eat them forever. And that is a few hundred MP and HP in the end. Yet another recipe that we've learned to do. Lexon, what do you have for us? Nothing cool. Wang Duji, something like that. We have a few more things that we are interested in, so you know the drill, chat. We give them things and then we spar them to death. Oh, but Navel, you haven't seen the affinity system of the Hero's Adventure that Josro and Berlex are playing right now. Basically, you can get everyone in your party, every single character, I believe. And it's similar there, you chat them up, you give them gifts and stuff like that. And at a certain point you can invite them. And they have quite a few nice additional bonuses. What's the game's called now? It's really called Hero's Adventure. Something like that, or Hero's Passion. Give me a quick look, a quick moment. The game is called Hero's Adventure Road to Passion. What's also very funny is, it got a game mode via a DLC that is like Dynasty Warriors, where you fight on the maps. Not on the maps, where they got these strategic maps, you know. You ever played Suikoden? No, I heard of it, but I haven't really played it. So if you say the name, it triggers something like ha ha ha, but I don't really know what it was again. I just remember that it exists and I've heard the name a few times. Yeah, and actually, it's not only can you get everyone, I think they can even level up just like you do. So you can have like 50 people with you, something like that. I'm not sure if there's actually an upper limit or not. But they also got a few nice bonuses. For example, in the first town, the Nameless Village, I think it's called, if you get the owner of the inn with you, then you can sleep for free in the inn. That means you don't need to spend money when you want to recover, which is pretty neat already. And if you take the doctor with you, then the doctor makes sure that you're always healthy, which is connected to your stamina. So you basically never run out of stamina, which is completely overpowered. And of course other characters have similar bonuses, right? Oh yeah, it's a pretty interesting thing that you can have there. Maybe I show it tomorrow or so, I don't know. I've downloaded quite a few Wuxia games that I have, or that are seeing CR2. Something like that. And I got like 10, 12, 14 games or something. So we ask her now about the little girl. And now he doesn't know anything, but his, the people in there, they know about something weird. Basically, there are bandits there, and even saw a little girl. So obviously, we want to go there now and check out the bandits. At Mount 1, there's a thing directly to the east. But first off, let's tease the cat. Look at these, so cute. As such, I believe in the 90s, a story inspired by a well-known classical Chinese story. Which one? Journey to the West, like so many others? We all know all of these already. So let's... Oh, we can actually consult him. I bet you already know this stuff too. Shame. Let's give him something and then beat him up. Just as usual. Thankfully we can wear everything. Carry everything. What a margin. I don't think it's one of the classics, right? There are like 4 or 5 very famous Chinese classics, I think. That doesn't sound like it. It doesn't really tell me something, to be honest. Three more items is what you need to give me. Bonk. Alright, let's take just a small nap. Just to be at the maximum. So, to the east, remember? Now we're in the Bandit stronghold. And let's just fight them. That's all we need to do to progress the story. And this is the power of the polearm, right? The AoE is just great. It's not the strongest again, but AoE is very nice, and it has quite a few heal effects. How does Rebel get a rebel about the song element? That sounds like it's a story like the 7 Ronin or so, just with 108, which is a famous number in the Chinese numerology, right? Bonk. We got tricked! And now we're in prison. Alright. And story time. These guys had no chance of us. They're now talking big. And we can't break out. Oh no, how terrible. So just learned in the sutra thingy. And suddenly gain inspiration. Something is going wrong with this thing. But we're trying to think about that on our own. Talking a bit gibberish. And boom! More meridian points. We learned the incomplete sutra, so only partially. And very luckily, this thing also broke up. I mean, it's only wood, right? You could have destroyed it anyways. But don't think too deeply about these things. Boom. I love my AoE attacks. Can't lie. However, before we go outside, definitely get this chest, because I don't think you can get back. This here gives us defense 3 forever, which is nice. It's very nice even. Yeah, this is the incomplete thingy. Learn it. Even max out actually. Give me this please, because this is good shit. In theory this is also very good. No. This one, because we get an additional damage shield. But it's fine. It's fine. The rarer the stuff, the more HP you get. Although, since it's only incomplete, this is only level 3, so actually not very high at all. Let's see, 10 times 25 is 250, right? This is clearly much less. What do you do? What's your effect? Restores HP. Every point of constitution. Well, actually, is pretty good. So, and suddenly, something else happened here. Oh, Water Margin is one of the 4 classics. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was a name. And look at this, there's some girl in red. And the model is certainly showing off her assets, if you know what I mean. they're jumping up quite heavily. And of course she thinks we are evil, so we have a battle with her and beat her up instead. And then she goes, wait, no, you can't be one of them, you must be someone else. We are not Tianlong gang, we are different. Instead we also have problems, so please help me out. There's a dungeon in the east with children. She's here to kill, namely the boss. But hey. And you remember the last time we had a strong character with us, right? Crit rate 50%, yes please. Actually your things is not even that strong actually, we don't need to steal everything that you have. Well, let's collect everything they have. You have coal, tons of coal. What these? It's Narcissus. Oh, we needed that for something, right? Narcissus. Was it in alchemy? Oh yeah, here. See, if you had lead ingots, you could do these thingies here now. And this here. We need Buguzi, Giwang, and Toadcoat. Maybe that's the real name. And there we got a pill for more MP. Like I said, it adds up quite nicely, right? Let's just beat the leaders up a little bit. They're not that strong, well not for us at least, but they drop okay gear. You can also farm them. And also always a few enemies, so it's not a bad fight to take. I mean, that's not much right now, but overall it's pretty good. And even the items are all level 7 here, which is also really good for that time of the game. Normally that is. Thankfully I'm playing on extreme right, it's a bit easy, even though I have so many negative modifiers. But that's the power of inheritance. Yeah, can you also learn things actually, also learn skills. Do you even remember them? Are you no longer here? Maybe. Alright. Dungeon should be up ahead, and there are 2 guards. We just wait and see. They talk bullshit. And now they're invited to a game of punishment, namely Mahjong. Or maybe at least there's some kind of casino. Which clearly means they will play Mahjong, right? Because what else could it be? Aber that means the dungeon should be here. But we probably need some kind of key first, right? Which probably means we need to go in that direction anyways. Get a key for a dungeon or such. And then rescue the wee lads. I can't believe that a metaphor even wrote the wee lads instead of kids. Can it be any more Scottish? Just remind me, we're close to 2 hours I think with this game. But we just go rescue the children, bring them back to the town. And then we will stop this game. I think you saw enough. I'm thinking very hard to do a small poll in my Discord. If we wanna do any of those games that I show here in the weeks after for a long play. We see about that, but I'm very tempted to do this. But today, after we finish this, I actually think I will play a bit more Metapher. Since Lucky's not playing today, I got a little bit more time. And I want to beat up the big bad. And maybe get to the last dungeon so that I can grind there a bit more. On my own, that is. Then we can maybe finish the game for real, one stream later. Alright, so we beat them all up. He's praying. For real, right? The door is locked. Where's the key? The boss has it. Then we don't need you. I mean, look at that character, man. Look at this. Why? I get she's female, but why? Anyway, let's beat up the boss so that we can open the locked door here. After we get all the chests. I think there's something more here. Not just more Narcissus or whatever that is called. More copper or iron. And now we're actually allowed to go this way. And beat up the bandit leader Lan Lu. And his helpers. Done. That looks a bit so-so. Someone's running away. Well, just get after them. It even gives me items here to heal. What a nice little lady. Yeah, I got a few of those. There we go. And beat them all up now. Oh no! Quite observant chick, a mountain leopard. Well, don't worry. We will deal with them. Apparently something else going on too. But there's so many enemies, right? I'm pretty sure that on normal difficulty you don't have that much. Not by a far. But that's one of the bonuses. Well, let's say bonuses. If you play on that difficulty, right? More enemies means more loot, more experience. Actually, our helper is dying quite a bit. Thankfully, we are super duper strong, else this would be problematic. He's surrounded. Miss Strictly is surrounded. Bong. And that's it. We dealt with all of them. Got a few items. Stun Septimum. Lightweight technique. The rest is a bit so-so. How much did I have in the first playthrough? The first playthrough was only on normal. So there were like only half the enemies. And I actually took Fist from what because Deb made me, I think. And it wasn't that difficult actually. which is mainly because in my first playthrough, right, I had not trouble against the normal bandits, but there were normal fights, not complete slaughter, right? And then you have this thing here, and she is completely overpowered on normal, completely. She solos everything. So I just ran around for an hour or two in this village here, slaughtered everything, and then this fight was quite easy. And she's from the Xuan Hao cult. Lady in red. And over the person, but woman is dead. Jumped into the river and drowned. Waste of time. Kill. Alright. So she kinda liked what we did, so... Well, 10 affinity is not too much, but hey. We got a key to rescue the children, and there's also a big chest there. We get another palm strike, which again, we don't need because... We are using the spare, or the polearm, I guess. There's also another the technique here. Push it in 2. Looking pretty good already, I have to say. So yeah, if you play that on normal, it's actually not that difficult. But like I said, on normal I actually died because I jumped down the cliff that I showed you earlier. I jumped down and my level wasn't high enough, my agility or my Qui-Gong wasn't good enough, what do I know, something like that. And I just died from jumping down. And I got a specific ending, which was very funny. Anyways, now we got the kids with us. And we will bring them back. And she tells us, hey, you should maybe go to the Wudang sect. They know more about these things. She gave us her heart. And she also gave us her saber play. Or rather, the saber play of the Xuan Hao cult. Alright, let's learn that too, because we can. Big Scorpion is big. Let's see, it's a bit more difficult to dodge if you're in a stupid Scorpion, because you don't really know where your point of origin is. I think I got it. Now, of course, everyone is super duper happy because I helped them out. The children left the party again. And we're trying some banquet. Some nice drinks, some nice food. Looks quite tasty actually. We got some small rewards, nothing much. A few thousand coins, which is actually not that much. You can get it quite easily. And a few things for cooking. In the world, a young blood straight. His justice the sharpest blade. A storm is coming and troubles await. Gather for a drink to gaze at the world, and wake up sober when the starlight fade. The map of the road ahead remains undisplayed. Yes, we basically use a martial hero, and to become a regular martial hero is one of the options that you can actually have at the end of the game. Depending on what you did, what your decisions were, how good you were with, how friendly you were with other people and so on, then something like that is actually a thing. And now actually you can sleep here for free, which is quite neat. Because they told me where the Wudang sect is, and now they tell you how about mounts. We even have a horse now. And hold on, is it a pig and a goat? It is. I mean, the horse that actually looks good, right? But that is a bit silly. But I like that the animation is different, right? For example, here we actually grab the horns. Here we are being grabbed. That's actually kinda neat. Anyways, we have a Mother's Love, find the stuff in the boars, and go there. Anyways, we will quit here for now. But like I said, I will probably make a vote in my Discord. Like, starting on next Monday maybe, when we finish the Wuxia week. One of these games that I showed you, or maybe a few others, depending, you want to see a long play at, and then we can play this. But for now, I stop here, and in 20 minutes, I will start the probably second to last stream of Metaphor, with the aim today to beat up the big bad and get into the dungeon to prepare for very, very last stream. Hope you had fun, and see you maybe later or tomorrow with another Wuxia game. Bye bye.